Payday. Payday.
Hey, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Payday. Payday.
You want payday? I know that. Bro, y'all want a payday? Well, you've come to the right place. You come to the right place. Oh, we got 2 dislikes. Fuck y'all. Let me start the channel like that. Get the likes up. I know the haters is mad, but I don't care. Fuck you and 3 people that look like you. Shout out to my people though. Uruguay in the building. I told you, we everywhere. Mike Bailey, Anthony, what's up? Spaz, King Aries boxing. Okay. Get your plates ready. Ego about to start cooking. I'm about to start. Listen, I need y'all to smash the like button. The best in the business is back. Hey, Kinetic, I'm tuning in, but I'll probably fall asleep. Got to get up dumb early. Oh, he's on the East Coast. Yeah, it'd be like that. Payday. You want payday? What's up, El Paso, Texas? Adrian? All right. We got some people from different places. Uruguay, Texas. Come on. Told you we everywhere. Eagles Army, stand up. What's good? I got some information I want to share with y'all. Listen, I don't want to start with it. Y'all been disrespecting me. YouTube been disrespecting me with the likes. So I'm gonna wait. Listen, I told you y'all gotta get the likes up. I don't do charity work. So y'all gotta get that up. Being here, smash the like button. San Diego in the building, Marcus. What's up? Anthony. We got channel members in there. Let's go. Serbia, let's go. We got people from Uruguay and Serbia and Texas and Diego, man. You know I'm the Don. We got the best channel, the best boxing fanaticals. Let's get it. What are your fight thoughts on Pacquiao Spence? I mean, it's over now. Pacquiao Ugas this week will do the Boxingego watch party. I feel like some boxing fans, y'all just like bad news. That's like you guys live for the bad news and drama and toxic. Bro, Errol's injured. People lying and saying he's faking it with no proof. And then the same racist skinheads, when it came to Tyson Fury, they said there's no proof that his glove, and we looking at his glove that looks manipulated, right? But the same element said, hey, there's no proof. But when there's no proof for Errol Spence not being injured, as he says, they still saying he's a runner. Come on, bro. That's one thing with this internet, lacking humanity. Like the man is injured, and people are like, "Oh, you're a weenie," you know what I'm saying? Name calling this. I guess that's the time we live in. You know, can you imagine if you were really going through some and people just making up stuff about you? Crazy. But it happens to me too. I don't care. I got thick skin, so they gonna make it. Bro, they said everything. They said anything you could think of to slander somebody. They've said it about me. Said I'm this, I'm that, I ain't this, I'm that. I got this, I got that. Like anything you ever can think of, they've said it about me. So to those people, fuck y'all. Um, I come bearing news. I just spoke to a source. It was a good talk. And I got some information for you all. Please smash the like button for the great people. The source informed me that Canelo Alvarez, they, you want, I know that. Caleb Plant. It's done. It's done. The fight's happening this November. Now that's what my source told me. Undisputed. Canelo, Caleb Plant. Some people thought it wouldn't get here. There's been some failed negotiations along the way, but it's done. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Now, just for the record, keep in mind the great Ego Stradamus. I told you And I believe in conjunction with Pacquiao Ugas, just before I talk to the source, I told you Pacquiao Ugas, they're going to reveal the news. That's what, it's a big fight week. Pacquiao versus Ugas, substitute, still a championship fight, replacing Errol Spence. I told you that was my prediction. Remember, I've been saying that. That's my prediction. So it looks like I'm on track to be the greatest that's ever lived when it comes to this boxing fight. I just continue to get it right. But we shall see. We'll see if the great Ego Stradamus gets this one right. So I'm happy. I want to see the fight. Canelo's a hell of a fighter. He has great skills. He's matured since the Floyd loss. Caleb Plant, I also feel a lot of people are underrating him, undermining him. I've known Caleb for years, years. And he's a hell of a fighter as well. My prediction for Caleb Plant, Canelo knocks him out, TKO in the 5th round. Let's see. A lot of y'all have these predictions, but we don't really know what your past predictions are, so it doesn't really help us. So the best thing you guys can do is, if you want your voice to be ever taken serious on my channel, you have to come to my channel and engage in the community and be a part, like my man Daquandre. Engage like Daquandre. Become part of the channel. Like, be a regular on the channel, right? So we know who you are. Other than that, it's just random people yelling predictions. You know what I mean? You don't really know. Like, be a part of something. Be a real boxing community. Because a lot of times when I come and do videos and they say, "Oh, you suck," or this channel blows, and we never seen you before. And the thing is, no matter what they say about me, I remain constant in this boxing game. I'm still here. I'm still on top. We're still sharp. We're still putting out the content. We still got the fire. And, we ain't even touched the tip of the iceberg for what we're doing. I got so much stuff I'm working on. So, yeah, be a part of the community. I'm just happy to see the fight might still happen. A lot of people don't know about Plant, and a lot of people think Canelo can't lose anymore. And I actually like it. I encourage all people like that. These are the fights where you need to, if you're into sports betting, these are the types of fights that you take a gamble on, because Canelo has made his name known in the boxing circles to the point where some people feel he's developed this god tier ability. And anytime in sports betting where the odds suit emotion rather than, actual breakdown, then you have a better chance of winning. Because Canelo, let's say listen, this is what's so fake about boxing. Leave it to me. Look at Gustavo. Bro, chill. He's trying to desperately explain Canelo. Bro, we know what Canelo does well. He said Canelo has a better defense and Caleb Plant and more power and hand speed. Not only does Canelo, bro, what are you, Canelo's attorney? Are you Canelo's attorney? Like, bro, it's cool. You're picking Canelo. You don't have to convince anybody. He's a good fighter. Somebody said he writing a thesis statement. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, they be in the comment section trying to defend Canelo for no reason. Like, nobody, I haven't even said nothing bad about Canelo. Have I? You said come at you with facts. Bro, okay, now you're gonna turn this into something else. I didn't have to do this. Gustavo Gutierrez. I try to give you a pardon. I wasn't even mad. But now you're just annoying. So you said it's facts. Canelo has way better defense. That's not a fact. They was on sports science to prove who has a better defense. What are you talking about? So you said come with facts. What you said wasn't facts. You said he has more power and more hand speed and better defense. There's no fact to that. It's not like we're talking about Wilder versus Paulie Malignaggi. Hey, block Gustavo. Get him out of here, bro. This is what I'm talking about with the beta males, bro. 916, stack Sacramento. Yeah, y'all better calm me down. Get him out. Explain how defense is better. Man, I'm gonna explain how the shooter's gonna block you. Finish him. Get Gustavo out of here. Fuck what you talking about, bro. This shit is not. Oh, shout out to Daquan J. Yeah, yeah, bro. Get him out of here. And the funny thing is, I'm just giving y'all the news. Yeah, get him out of here. Yeah, shout out to Daquan J. I'm just breaking the news. These dudes are getting and they feel it, bro. If you know what you know, then that's good. But this is my show. You're not gonna interrupt the host. This ain't a comedy show. You think you're gonna heckle me? Come on, bro. Man, who the hell is this? Oh my gosh, bro. Jacob Murphy says, he says $1. Your mic is a little high on maybe the trebles and squeaky. Is there anything wrong with the sound? Let me do a vote. He said he just sent a cash app and said the sound was too high. Is the sound too loud? It's the same setting. I haven't even changed anything on my mic. So nobody in several streams has said anything. I've changed nothing. And now all of a sudden, all right, Jacob Murphy, if you show your face and your name is Jacob Murphy, you getting blocked. Listen, we got an all points bulletin. Y'all wasting my time for $1. Nobody, listen, I didn't change no settings and nobody else is complaining. So it's your fault if you on the Obama phone. So anyway, if y'all see Jacob Murphy for wasting my time, if you see someone come in and their name is Jacob Murphy, they up out of here, shooters. Good? Now, oh, they coming with the distractions after distractions. Okay. Yeah, we about to get the strap. Yeah, when they hate, donate. He said it's too loud. He said it kind of was. Block him too. Stephen Houston. Houston, we have a problem. Get him out of here. Yeah, that's him. It's him, Stephen Houston. Get him out. Oh, get it. Yeah. Yeah, block Stephen Houston too. Oh my, Houston, we have a problem. Canelo pays this man bills. I block him too. Yeah. Listen, I didn't want to do this, but y'all made me. Bro, we are turning this into a war zone. I ain't even saying that, bro. Shout out to Jay. He said $1. Appreciate you. He said, here's a little something, something. Shout out to Jay. Bro, the Canelo man fan. I ain't even say nothing crazy about Canelo. Not that I do say crazy shit. Bro, they are so in their feelings. I ain't even said nothing bad. Bro, they be on my head. This shit is crazy. This is crazy. Did I say anything crazy? Like if you watch I've been on 17 minutes. Did I say anything crazy about anything? Ego said you got to use that Japanese voice. What? You cannot earn katanas. You are not Japanese. You're not a Tanaka, bro. And then y'all say I'm the bad guy. Canelo's name in your titles pays your bill. Oh, he back. Block him. He got cooked, yo. So anyway, someone say you are next. Man, I'm on that Bolo Young. Hey, shooters, we have a rodent problem. A lot of silly vermin that keep coming back. If they come back spamming, clap them. Don't ask no questions. Don't shooters. That's an order. Do not respond to them. Do not talk to them. Do not ask me. Do not question it. If these same dudes come in spamming with multiple messages, they are out of here. The same message multiple times. That's an order. Now let's get back to it. They can never defeat what we're doing. So they want to distract me, but it will not work because my mind is sharp. Shout out to Isaiah Felix. So now someone said I'm choppy. Oh my gosh, bro, can I cook? Like, what's good? Is it choppy now? I listen. That's a Wi-Fi thing. Nah, Anthony, you didn't have to block him. He a regular. Come on. Oh my, y'all gotta chill, bro. Y'all blocking everything. Oh, he a regular. Y'all gotta get familiar with the people who always be in the chat. Shout out to my boy Renee. Shout out to my boy Renee. So anyway, Canelo is going to fight Caleb Plant. Woo, Shaldari! No, I mean, oh my god, bro, they sending me cash app. This better not. Shout out to my man. Okay, I thought it was one of the trolls. We got a $3 cash app. He said, "Here, you dropped this." All right, shout out to Lynn, bro. The Canelo man fans is out. The trolls is out. The Cinnabons have popped out the oven. Nah, leave King Murph. Nah, it's good, bro. I thought you were trolling. Shout out to you. He announced himself. So yeah, okay. I thought you were trolling, but that's cool. Leave King Murph alone. So anyway, Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant, November, Undisputed. I think it'll be a good fight. Um, a lot of people being super distant. Like, I think some of the Canelo man fans, I think they're partially like brain dead. I mean, I don't know, but I think some of them may like have brain damage that they were dropped because it's like there's a side and then there's the stuff like Canelo do. And like the thing when it comes to Canelo with the A side stuff, if you just find a reason to not fight everybody because you're on this high horse pedestal, like I'm the A side, anything I say goes, and then people start revolting against that, then you're going to be left with not fighting anybody. So Canelo fans, whether you realize it or not, the man fans really, whether you realize it or not, Canelo has to play the game that I told you he had to play, which is to fight somebody better. Caleb Plant, that's a good fight. It's something different than what we're seeing. He has a belt, and he's an interesting stylistic matchup. But I promised you that he was going to have to do what I said. So Canelo is in fact doing what I told you guys from the beginning, from the jump. You don't have to fight somebody. I never had a problem with the Caleb Plant fight. You know? Shout out to Anthony. He said, Ego, I'm a Canelo fan, and I feel sometimes he's arrogant and trying to avoid certain fights. Boom, there we go. See? You never know. Smash the like button. And that's really what it is. So I look forward to a good fight. Again, let let some of the Cinnabons, let some of the Cinnabons tell it. Canelo would just never fight anyone because they'll always say, "Oh, he's A side." So when anything doesn't go wrong, like go right, or the negotiations fall apart, that's all they'll do is just say, "Oh, it didn't work because the other guy's the B side." Bro, Canelo, people are slowly but surely pulling away as his numbers are dwindling, like I keep showing and telling you, to the point where he has to make the tougher fight. I would not be surprised one bit, not one bit, smash the like button, if the zone want to know parts of the Bevo fight. You know, because what made Canelo and Eddie Hearn, just ask yourself these questions. What made Eddie Hearn and Canelo publicly say they were rerouting their focus to Dimitri Bivol for September 18th? And then Bivol agreed to a catch weight and agreed to the date. And then they came out and said, hey, we're not fighting that date no more. And then they say we're going back to Caleb Plant. So realistically, a lot of the Canelo man fans, they look like buffoons because they were happy, rejoicing that a black advisor like Al Heyman and his company, PBC and Fox, you know, the Fox network, didn't secure the Canelo fight, and Canelo was seemingly moving on to go back to the zone. So, like I said, you can't trust people like that because do they really care? Fans like that, do you really care? Do you the fighter you like? Do you even care about him? Because you don't. You're so busy trying to compete with me, the Dawn, which you can never do, right? You're so busy trying to compete with me, and you think this disproves something for me. or it makes me look bad if Canelo fought Bivol. That don't make me look bad. That's his business if that's who he chose to fight. It would have just been more relevant to what I was saying. Is his star power is going to continue to dwindle with names like that? So in a in an effort, you ever argue with your chick so long that you don't even really remember what the argument was about? You're just arguing just to be you just out here arguing just to be right. And I know I'm great. I show you my greatness for the last, decade plus on this platform. So that goes without saying. I don't need further validation. Fans let me know there's channels I ain't gonna put on blast. They told me you inspired me to do this, right? Some channels that work for channels that you may frequent or have their own shows. So I already know my contributions to this world. And at the end of the day, some people it's not even about what's right or wrong or what's the best look. You're supposed to be a Canelo fan, but you want to see him trapped on the app with a catchweight fight, no time to prepare, then to fight on Fox just to not be fighting on PBC. Like, that's goofy. That's goofy behavior. We supposed to be all boxing fans and whatnot. So to me, that's goofy because I do feel Canelo being back on pay-per-view and fighting a fight where there's an interesting style mesh with Caleb Plant and being on pay-per-view. I think that's better for boxing because it'll reach more eyes. I promise you. Canelo versus Caleb Plant will get better exposure and shoulder programming than any of his DAZN fights. Like, I had people hit me up and they was in Texas and stuff and he was fighting in Texas. They didn't even know Canelo was even fighting. Like, he was fighting Caleb Smith and stuff. They didn't even know. Week before the fight and stuff, they didn't know. So, that won't be the case on PBC and won't be the case on Fox because one, with guys who are less storied, we'll say, than Canelo, they're giving them their shine on Fox and on Showtime and with PBC. Jake Paul, who he's like a third, fourth fight, he just got an all access. Canelo just fought Saunders and Yildirim this year. They did no shoulder programming like that. They didn't have a 24/7 type program on all access. You can't win with this formula. I've been saying it. I'm crucifying y'all. Y'all can never beat me. I'm God tier when it comes to this boxing talk. You cannot, it's not sustainable. You can pay, listen, DAZN can pay Canelo whatever they want to pay him. That's their business. But that and still, as I said, it's going to hurt you sooner than it hurts me because I know business and I know boxing. So best believe I know the business of boxing. Since I know business by itself and I know boxing by itself, what you think gonna happen when the two merge? I know the business of boxing. What his arrangement is not sustainable. Glenn Blavnick will not be a billionaire paying Canelo $40 million a pop for fights that aren't getting the audience retention, getting the viewership, getting the certain analytics, doing better live gate. You're not going to keep doing that. That's a fact. And I've proven it. And I think Canelo, based on my source, they say he's fighting Caleb Plant. So based on my source, if the information holds true and he does fight Caleb Plant, this is more proof. Why all of a sudden is Canelo not fighting on DAZN? I thought you were fighting Bivol September 18th on DAZN. Seemingly, they're both DAZN fighters. They probably did not want it or have the money. Bro, he just had a fight with Billy Joe Weirdo and cracked his eye open. Billy Joe Saunders was being a prick the whole build-up, right? He was being a prick and a villain, and you still didn't make $10 million on the live gate, which is something he's done in the past with other fights. That's a problem. You're in a pandemic, especially. I know the DAZN numbers have to have plummeted here in America. If anybody's mad at what I'm saying, you're mad because I'm telling the fucking truth. DAZN's numbers in America have had to have plummeted. Why? You have no Andy Ruiz Joshua, right? Ruiz went back to where he came from, PBC. You have no more Derevyanchenko. He went back where he came from, PBC. You lost Nonito Donaire. He went to PBC and got a belt. You lost Josh Taylor. He signed with Top Rank. So he's a top guy in boxing right now, Josh Taylor, and he on Top Rank. In a way, people put him on the top 10 list. He's a top guy, right? Top Rank got it. You can't operate. And then Triple G, his ass is hiding until December. He don't want to fight nobody unless it's Canelo or Murata. It's just not good enough. It's not your programming is not strong enough. Your reach ain't long enough, Dunny. It can't work. I've been telling y'all, it can't. So I wouldn't be surprised if DAZN rejected, because remember when he was trying to get out of the Golden Boy contract, this was the same thing. DAZN had a problem with who Canelo was selecting. They said, "Hey, hell nah, wait, we're not approving Yildirim. He's not a premium opponent. He's not who we're looking for." They don't have the fucking money to keep doing this. It's a bust. Wake up and smell the roses. I know y'all want me to be wrong and payday. Y'all don't want to see me get these paydays. You want payday. But I know that. I know the business of boxing. It is not what they've done is not sustainable. Here's more case in point. Javier, shut your ass up. Block him. Get him out of there. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. Get him out of here immediately. Bro, the Canelo Memphis, they cannot stomach it. I'm killing them. I'm killing them with the facts. Like sometimes in boxing, your emotion, or just in life, your emotion wants you to believe something. It's like, bro, these dudes is like them simp ass dudes, and your girl cheating on you, and she just foul. She's so scandalous. She's so scandalous, right? Your girl is scandalous. She's sleeping around. She creeping on you, right? And these square ass, right? These square ass dudes, these simping ass dudes, be like, oh no, she would never. Not my booger sugar. Not my pumpkin spice. She wouldn't do this. Yes, she would, and she is doing it. The Canelo Man fans can't hate. They can hate, but they can't take the full on information and what I'm providing. And if I'm wrong, then tell Canelo keep his ass on the zone and go fight Bevo. Why didn't the fight? Listen, answer my question, you motherfuckers. Why is the Bevo fight when Bevo agreed? Why didn't it happen? Because he said he was content leaving Caleb Plant to go fight Bevo because there was things in the contract that didn't work out for him. So why did he come back to Caleb Plant? As my sources say. Shout out to brother Moses. Y'all knows this. $10. Okay, the money keep coming in. I know they mad. They mad. They seen the $10. When they hate, donate. Why did he go back to PBC then? He was content leaving Canelo, was content leaving Caleb Plant, and then he said he was going to fight Bevo. So what happened? Bro, Bevo, when he probably presented that fight to DAZN, they probably weren't trying to pay him because they don't have, first of all, Canelo's now a free agent. That's dangerous. DAZN, first of all, they had Canelo as a fixture. They had like 11 fight deal with him, right? So they had him. Now, if he could just bounce around as he wants, then that's even more of a risk because he's not. Imagine if Gervonta Davis, Mayweather Promotions, didn't have like rights to him, or he could just fight on ESPN and just fight on, you know, whatever, the BKB, bare knuckle bro. You know what I mean? Like you can't. That's not a good sustainable way to run a business because you could just. It's like Teofimo. That's why it was an L when Teofimo beat Lomachenko, and then his next fight is supposed to not be on ESPN. That's an L. You know why? Because they followed Top Rank in Teofimo and in Top Rank in ESPN, built up Teofimo's career. Then he gets the big one, Lomachenko. Then he beat Lomachenko for all them belts, only to go to Triller, a whole different rival network. That's an L. And I think they were like whatever, but then they try to pull T.O. Now they're involved in like a back and forth kind of a legal thing. He said that Bevo fight ain't making no money. Shout out to James. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, that's probably why Canelo went back to Caleb Plant. Because it's like, damn, they offering you 40 million. It's a fight in the division where you said you're comfortable. You fight at 75, right? Block, bro. Block Juan Rodriguez. Who the fuck is that? Block him. You put his cash out. Ain't nobody cash apping you. Yeah, block. Bro, the zone probably wasn't paying for that, especially with marginal time to prepare and promote the fight before September 18th and having to overpay Canelo, and the fight wouldn't even generate no crazy buzz. It was a fucking flop, bro. I know it. I know that Canelo's team deep down inside, they know it. Canelo's numbers ain't the fucking same. Bro, Billy Joe Saunders was about as good a villain as you can ask for as a B-side to Canelo. And that shit still did less than 10 million. It did $9.1 million. $9 million. 9 million in change. With 70,000 people. That's fucking sucks. That fucking sucks. So if Billy Joe Saunders created all this havoc and mayhem and chaos, and you had 70,000 plus people or whatever lie Eddie Hearn said, and you only did 9 million, that fucking sucks. That's horrible, given how many people were in there. That's how you know the price point is down. Bro, UFC 200 made more money in live gate revenue than Canelo Saunders. That is a fact. I can show you. I can destroy all of you because you redheaded fucks that are trying to back Canelo, you can't back the truth. You can't, there's nothing you can do to refute what I'm saying unless you make up some stuff and lie. And since you lie, you die. Goodbye. And then it's over for lying. Bro, I will destroy the Canelo fans. You're not, there's nothing you can say to say. You can say he's a good fighter. I don't have a problem with that. We're not talking about if he's a good fighter or not. We're talking about how much money he's generating with these European and British Austin Power motherfuckers that he's been fighting on DAZN. Who throws his shoe? Honestly, bro, that's what we talking about. Every time Canelo fights these motherfucking Austin Powers characters and shit, what type of numbers is he doing? That's what we talking about. Who throws his shoe? Honestly. Oh my gosh. Listen, if the fans want me to body the Canelo fans again, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Bro, it's not cutting it. It's not you fighting Austin Powers and all that shit. It's not good. I got my mojo. Oh, hey. Bro, it's not cutting it. You got to fight the white boy from America. Caleb Plant's over. It's over, bro. Canelo, you listen. I'm glad you listened to Papi Ego. Canelo, good job. I'm glad you listened to Papi Ego because that saved you. All right, they want to see a dead body. Okay, bro. Shout out to Marcus Golden. He said, "Hell yeah, yeah." That's what I'm talking about. It's magic, y'all. Hey, it's magic. Watch. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make the Canelo fans and their fake ass facts disappear like magic. That is magic. Listen. All right. Boxing scene. Canelo Saunders generates $9 million, right? That's the exact number. You see it on the screen. 9,002,920 from 66,000 tickets. So you had all them damn people in there and these fake walkouts and all this shit. And you know what I mean, these elaborate walkouts or whatever, and people dressed up. You had 60,000 plus people in the building that were paying customers to generate $9 million. Fucking stuck. And you don't have majority of your business on pay-per-view, it's on a fucking app, DAZN, that's $20 a month. Versus UFC, like I just said, UFC 200, right? And it's Wikipedia, but you guys can pull these numbers up elsewhere. They had a fight. It was a female, two women fighting. Amanda Nunes, Miesha Tate in July, so summertime, just like Canelo's fight was in May, summertime, and spring, summertime, whatever. July 9th, 2016, their total live gate was 10 million plus. Keep in mind, when UFC, oh my gosh, when UFC has a fight like this, right, and it's on pay-per-view. So not only did they generate more money, they also did it with less fans. They did it with 18,000 fans, and this number was really lower in terms of pay. It was like paid customers, it was like 16 or 14,000. So whatever, even if you want to say 18. So simple mathematica, simple arithmetic. 18,000 fans to generate 10 million plus dollars live gate, 10.7. Or you could be the face of boxing, Canelo Alvarez, and have fucking 66,000 people to generate less money. To generate less money. I mean, when you gonna say, "Oh, we're in a pandemic," these are still the numbers. And guess what? To make this to kick y'all ass even more, the UFC don't even pay their fucking fighters nothing. So imagine how much money they really generating when, at the end of the day, the UFC fighters don't really get paid. So you can tell the relationship is definitely going to be strained when the zone's giving Canelo anywhere from 25 to 37 million. It cannot work. UFC definitely didn't give Amanda Nunes or Miesha Tate no goddamn $40 million, 30 million, 20 million. They did not do that. I can assure you. The only person that may even be making money like that is Conor McGregor. So you tell me what's a more sustainable business. The UFC in 2016 having an all-female fight on actual pay-per-view, so it costs $65 to $80, with less people, 18,000 people, generating more money. And that's just one. Like Conor McGregor fought that same year. You see what I'm saying? And then they had UFC 201, 202, 203, 204, 205. So that's just one of many. The zone is banking on who? Canelo, Triple G. Triple G ain't fought. Last fight was Camille Sesmeta, ass. That was last year, and it was ass anyway. So you paying Triple G too much, and he ain't nowhere to be found. He ain't trying to fight nobody, right? Canelo, he's the other one getting the big bread, the most bread at the zone. These numbers aren't strong enough. Ego, I am a Canelo fan. This is Anthony speaking. I'm a super fan, and I agree with you. His ego is not conducive for him to make the money in terms of buy rates, of pay-per-view sales, and live gate. It's mathematically and statistically, there's no other way to look at this. This is not, these aren't numbers. Like, if anybody in boxing, so people, I know the racists that watch my show, they're gonna be like, oh, but what was Tank's live gate? None of that matters because Tank's not getting $40 million for a fight. That the whole thing is you have to make the business make sense. Like Pablo Escobar, right? Famous drug lord, right? At a Medellin, Pablo Escobar, they said at one point when he was on the run, he was burning like $6 million a day or something crazy to keep his family warm, like, building like a bonfire and burning money. But guess what? His net worth was like of almost a billion or whatever it was, something crazy. So everything is like kind of per capita. Any of us in the chat burn $6 million, we would be like, we'd be going through it. But obviously, if his net worth is something crazy, so everything in life requires context. It's not about like, because again, I'm telling you, I'm so many steps ahead of any level of old media. It's just it's how I can demolish their argument before they make it. They're gonna start saying, "What was Errol Spence, Charlo, uh, Gervonta? What was their live gate?" None of that matters because their live gate is more in line with how much they're getting paid. Those guys are on the pay-per-view infrastructure. So Errol Spence gets a flat fee or like a flat rate that he's getting. Tank gets a flat rate for his last 2 fights, and then they make additional monies based on the success of the pay-per-view. So what you have to understand is it's just like BYOB, bring your own beer. You're having a barbecue. You say, hey, I'm gonna buy the carne asada and the chicken and the hot links and the sausages and the buns, but y'all bring some liquor. You're asking, you're asking the patrons or people who are gonna attend your party to chip in. That's what it is. So if I'm having a fight party and I'm like, yeah, I'm about to barbecue, I'm about to order some pizzas. I got that part of it, but you need to bring the alcohol. You need to bring some chicks. You need to bring napkins and plates. You see what I'm saying? So now the burden's not all on me to supply potato salad, napkins, plates, all the barbecue ingredients, the grill, you know what I'm saying? The charcoal, the this. That's when it becomes hard. That's the same thing. Canelo Alvarez off of pay-per-view, you know, like the traditional Showtime, Fox, HBO type pay-per-views, it's not sustainable. It, it's not sustainable if he's getting how much DAZN was paying. That's simple. DAZN came in with this like weird idea that they were going to change the whole uh, conceptual conceptualization of what pay per view. I like buying pay per view. You know why? Because it makes it feel like a bigger event. Like first of all, I'm not broke as fuck like some of you guys. Some of you guys that always complain about pay per view every time, and this is your favorite sport and you never support it. Yeah, I'm not that. So I don't have a problem supporting like see how people are fake, man. And I don't even want to get too sidetracked, but people could support weed habits, and some of y'all do coke and crack and alcohol and gambling habits. But then when it comes to boxing, that's like the, the abused stepchild. You know, people are like, oh, I'm not buying this pay per view. So okay, so you want boxing to fail, and then when we don't get good fights because maybe this fight was anticipated to do more, then now you know why we ain't getting some fights. So I have no problem paying for boxing. It just has to be good boxing. It has to be something I want to pay for. I'm a consumer. My job is to consume. I'm a reporter. My job is to report. Ego, have a serious question. Let's say hypothetically you're in Canelo's camp and as a manager, trainer, or promoter, what would you tell him in terms of making smart decisions? Listen, that type of stuff, I don't like. I'm not really big on the what if. If somebody wants to ever pick my brain or whatever, it costs you. So I'm not going to say too much on that because I don't. I'm. I've worked to a point where I don't do shit for pro bono. I'm not here to tell you all the secrets and shit that I think would help Canelo or anybody if they're not paying me. But I'll leave you with this. Canelo Alvarez, one thing I would say to him, do exactly what you did to get here before you start winning titles. That's it. That's what boxing fans ideally want. If you remain humble and act like the same person, you just have a better life and, you know, horses and cars and stuff, and you act like the same person that you were before you started making mass amounts of money, then I think you'll be all right. So I would tell him something like that. Be the Canelo that was hungry coming up, you know, age 15, fighting grown men and trying to prove something. You know what I mean? The only difference is like, see, and he is Canelo's. I don't think he's a bad dude. Like he's disciplined. Like he stays in shape and stays ready and stuff like that. It's just he wasn't when he first came out. He wasn't even in a position to play all these games and rehydration clauses and stuff. He didn't have that type of leverage. So go back to that guy. You're a good fighter. You half the guys. Listen, I don't even know some of the guys that he did the games with. I don't even think he needed to do the games with. You see what I'm saying? He probably could have beat him without no game. They just would have made the win look that much better. That's simple. So I would say something along that. Be who you've always been before you became Canelo Canelo. You know what I mean? Yo, y'all got to get the likes up. Come on. Y'all gotta get the likes up. So yeah. Anyway, I remain steadfast in everything I told you. Canelo off pay-per-view for the type of matches he's putting on DAZN, it will not work. I would not be surprised if DAZN pulled the plug and said, "Hey, we're not giving you ample money for Beevil with no time to promote it. 4 weeks till the fight date at a catch weight. Fuck no." So he probably had to go to Caleb Plant, to be honest, because for that type of money, you got to fight somebody real. And that's my whole thing. That's what it's getting like for Canelo, bro. And now bro, now that, listen, for Canelo, listen, y'all got to smash the like button. I'm giving away way too much free game. Way too much free game. Like, this is insane how much free game I'll be giving you. But listen, now that Canelo Alvarez is a free agent, it's better for him in terms of the mobility to move where you want, but it's worse from a business. It's worse from a business. Here's why. Because I used to work at a credit card company back in the day, right? When you're new to credit, meaning you've never had a credit card before, they the job of when you're applying, when you go to Best Buy or whatever, JCPenney, Sears, and you try to get a credit card, what they are doing is trying to look at your past credit usage and your credit history. They look at your FICO score and these different parameters to see your level of dependency on credit cards. Like, do you use your credit card every day? Do you have 5 existing cards and they all maxed out and real close to the balance? Do you have any past dues overdrawn, right? So the point is, what they're doing is, hey, if we offer you a line of credit, they're trying to ascertain or assess the level of risk involved with loaning you money. Like, hey, if we give you a $1,500 credit line, none of your other credit cards have a credit line that high. Or if we give you $1,500 and you in debt crazy and all your balances are right next to the credit limit, then they'll probably deny you, right? Or even if you're new to credit and you've never had a credit card, you have insufficient credit history. So the reason I'm saying it is credit card companies are trying to assess the risk involved with loaning you money. Like, are you good for it? That's what they're trying to determine. If you have no credit history, it's insufficient. They don't know you from a can of paint. They don't know if you'll pay them back or if you'll have charge-off accounts, right? So there's that. Now that Canelo's a free agent, although it's better for him, because he gets to move, it's worse for other people, especially if he's not on pay-per-view. Because DAZN has to really think with the numbers that they know. DAZN won't release Canelo's numbers at all. So that's not a good thing either. Because if you would tend to believe that if his numbers were great, that it would have came out at some point. And they don't really come out. So that's red flag number one. But here's why. If you're right now, let's say Canelo wants to fight Beevil, there was only like 5 weeks to 44 days until the fight. They hadn't announced the fight. Canelo wanted to catch weight, and he wants a lot of money, as he's been accustomed to getting, with no pay-per-view, right? So the zone has to assess the risk involved with, hey, if we give Canelo $30 million for Beevil, and his last fight has 70,000 people, Billy Joe Saunders, they did it up as about as big as you've ever seen a Canelo fight, with the ring walks and in Texas with 70,000, and with a more American known name. I don't think Billy Joe Saunders was a big American name, but he's more known than Bevo. Bevo's fighting on co-feature. His last fight was on a co-feature. He's not even main event. So what type of horrible business is that? Like, hey, let's give Canelo $30 million, 40 or whatever, $25 million for Bevo with no time to promote. Bevo has barely any time to train, and it's going to be at a catch weight, and we got to overpay you. So, like I said, I would not be surprised if the zone looked at the situation and said, yeah, no, we're not. You know what I'm saying? We're not paying for no damn Bevo. We don't even have time to promote it. And then on top of that, we got to overpay you. So Canelo probably took his ass back to PBC like, oh, is that deal still available? Bro, yeah, crawl your ass back to PBC, cuz. Yeah, Canelo, crawl your ass back. Crawl your little redheaded ass back, bro. You got what? You got you try to come back. Oh, hey, that 40 million didn't sound that bad. Knock knock, Mr. Heyman. Y'all still got that 40? Man, I'm still trying to get that 40. Bro, you trying to get that 40 like Drake. Man, stop playing with me. I'm the king. Y'all act like y'all don't know. He trying to get the 40 like Drake and OVO. Fuck what y'all talking about. He trying to get that 40. But his fans were parading around. Caleb Plant, your payday is over. Yeah, Caleb, you ruined your payday. He didn't ruin shit. Canelo, crawl your red Chucky, seated Chucky ass the fuck back. Because you knew that shit didn't make sense. The zone probably done paying you for these weak ass carnival fights you trying to do. Like I said, I'm always right. Said West Cuz, crawl your redhead ass back. Back. Bro, Canelo, he gonna text Al Heyman and PBC in a group chat talking about, hey, big head. Nah, you said you was gonna fight Bevo. You ain't no, hey, big head. Bro, you calling Al Heyman big head and shit, trying to get back in it. Bro, you know when you fronted on that girl something silly? No, or like when the girl front on you silly, she trying to fuck with Rodney. She want her a thug, a roughneck, and then you fucking threw out of a moving vehicle, and then they broke up and shit because he threw out the fucking whip while he was driving. She rode on the motherfucking asphalt and shit. And then now she trying to text you now that she's single again. Hey, big head. That's Canelo. Canelo's the king of the hey, big head text. You want that 40 so bad? He's like, man, I got you. I got you. Yeah, call your ass back to PBC, cuz. What y'all talking about? And y'all said I didn't know what I was talking about. Steve said Canelo hit him with hey, stranger. Yeah, hey, stranger. Hey, big head. How you call it Al Heyman big head trying to get back? You know you want that money. You better get that killer money. I told you. Bro, I literally told you on my channel, if he didn't fight one of the 5 people that I said, I was finna black cuz out. I was like, we not buying his next fight. I'm not buying no fucking beat. Listen, did I back down? Hold on. Did I back down or did Canelo back down? My sources say the fight's done. I told you. I told y'all I was not buying that bullshit with Bevo with a 4-week camp and all that. Did I falter? Did I waver? Or did Canelo falter and waver? Because y'all say, oh yeah, don't you? Oh yeah, oh. Ah, bro, y'all was mad at me saying, oh yeah, Canelo doesn't care about your buy. All right, but did I falter? Did I waver? Did I move my position? Or did I stay 10 toes down? Y'all was mad as fuck. I told y'all I'll black cuz out, bro. If you don't do what's right, I'll black him out the whole thing. I'll wait till Javante fight or something. Wait till Errol eyes heal and shit. Canelo's not a necessary evil if he ain't doing what's right. No fighter is if you're not doing what's right. You better get on your Pacquiao. I told you, I didn't waver. You know, like, oh yeah, Canelo don't care. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Y'all was mad too, but I told you I didn't bend her, bud, bro. So he could have went over there and did his thing with the Bevo, but I wasn't buying that shit. I told you. And like a true man, like a true fucking Don, like a true alpha, I'm staying true to my word. I never said I wouldn't buy the Caleb Plant fight because I like the fight. And I know Caleb Plant. And I like Canelo, believe it or not. So I'm buying that. But I wasn't about to buy no fucking Canelo versus Germany and shit. Like, bro, what is it? He fighting hella people from German, Hamburg and shit. 999. What bro? What is it? He fighting the Inglorious Bastards and shit. Ain't nobody trying to see all this shit. 999. Canelo. Motherfucker fighting anybody that's not American or Mexican and shit. I ain't with that, bro. I'm fighting people from Castlevania and Transylvania and shit. Whoa, Canelo in the fight. Ah, yeah, bro. I'm not watching another one of these. I told you, you gotta draw the line somewhere. I drew that line in the sand like a motherfucker. Bro, I ain't watching no more of these Castlevania, Canelo, Transylvania shit. Not you like you gotta at least break it up. I couldn't do it, bro. One, ah, motherfucker with the word of the day and shit. Ooh, ah, 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 Canelo, baby, ah, ah, ah. I didn't have it in me, bro. Wasn't interested. And he keep fighting Daniel Craig and all this shit, bro. Anyway, I stay true to what I was saying, like usual, like a Don supposed to. La Costa, La Costa Nostra. Who said he tried to get his Russian citizenship? Well, shit, he got enough. He got enough clout in that department, bro. I was sick of it. Somebody said Canelo versus Van Helsing. Well, that's what I'm saying, bro. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it no more. So anyway, I like the Caleb Plant fight, but Ego Stradamus is just the best thing in boxing history. Everything I be saying, listen, that's why you see why people copy me. They wait till I do predictions. They wait till I put videos out to copy me because you see the information I put out is real. See, whether you realize this or not, a lot of people don't consider it real until I talk about it. And that's just what it is. Announcing the fight with the witch who got Hansel and Gretel. Word. Like at one point, I started to wonder if we gonna even watch Canelo fight anybody that was born in America to speak English ever again. You know what I'm saying? With no accent. I was like, this may not happen. He may not ever fight someone without an accent ever again. He sure enough was fighting Zorro and whoever else. Hey, Julio said, I would rather watch a chick flick if Canelo doesn't fight Plant. That's hella funny. The man said he'd rather watch. He said he'd rather watch 4 weddings and a funeral than watch Canelo versus another one of these meatheads. Oh my gosh, I needed that, Julio. Shout out to my man, Real Brother 32. Yeah, bro. Canelo keep fighting Sir Anthony Hopkins and shit. People that have been knighted. Like, I don't want to see this, bro. So anyway, sources say that Canelo will fight Caleb Plant, and I believe my guy. So we're just waiting on the official confirmation. But when my guy tell me, guy or girl, tell me something, it's usually true. So y'all heard it here first. Pacquiao, Uga, Canelo Plant. Adrian, what's up? Blank Man and Devil's Advocate. Those are classics. Devil's Advocate, that's the Al Pacino and Keanu and Charlize Theron, right? Yeah, that's the Al Heyman. Al Pacino went off in that. Because she had a great ass and you wanted her. Bro, yeah, I remember that. That boy Pacino was getting off. He said, I know guys like you. She had a great ass and you wanted her. That's a classic. Yeah, I'm going to watch that again. Keanu Reeves is a beast too. I always like that. Point Break is one of my favorite. The ride is over, Bodie. Just let Tyler go. You got what you wanted. Not this time, Utah. Point Break, that's my movie. That's like one of my all-time favorites. Keanu Reeves is a beast, man. The body's getting cold, bro. All the blood leaving your body. You're gonna die soon. Hope it was worth it. Bro, why he didn't have to do the dude like that? Bro, the guy was like, "Ugh, I'm not feeling so well." And he's like, yeah, that's all the blood leaving your body, Roach. It means you're gonna die soon. I hope it was worth it. Like he didn't have to say it like that, bro. After Cuz got shot, he didn't have to say it like that. You're gonna die soon. It was worth it, Roach. I'm about to watch that. That's a classic. Shout out to my boy Prince Savage. What's up? My man 95 Baby said Canelo still hasn't had that signature win. Yeah, bro, Canelo fans be drunk and shit. They just be like, oh, Caleb Plant will die in one. Like, all right, bro. Bro, James Kirkland, y'all stupid as fuck, bro. James Kirkland went rounds with Canelo, and now Caleb Plant can't go rounds with Canelo. And keep in mind, James Kirkland's style of fight and Caleb Plant's style of fight ain't nothing alike. You know what I'm saying? So James Kirkland, when did he get knocked out? Third round? How many rounds did James Kirkland go? Y'all just be, bro, these Cinnabons just be saying whatever. I ain't even worried about them, bro. Because they just be saying whatever. They just obsessed with Canelo or whatever. I don't know. He went 3. Okay, so why Caleb Plant get knocked out in the first round then? That's what they saying. Oh, yeah, Caleb Plant, MDK, yeah. 1 round. I'll give him 2 rounds. Like, all right, but James Kirkland was in there for 3 rounds. But Caleb Plant, who has a more evasive, elusive, stealthy style, he just getting by. Y'all full of shit. I put that on, barring some kind of freak accident. The fight is not over in 3 rounds. I'll just be saying shit. Listen, I'll bet somebody $1,000 right now, but we got to put the money. I got the money right now. Y'all know that shit easy. That shit light. So $1,000. Let's put the money in the escrow right now. And if the fight ain't over, I'm gonna gank that shit, bro. He said they're biased. They don't use logic. Man, fuck that. I'm trying to get this rack. I'm gonna double my money just like that. If anybody want that bet, but you got the rules are we got to sign a contract. We put the money in the escrow, no refund. We put the money in the escrow account. If it ends in 3, you get to have my 1,000, collect your 1,000 back. If it don't, then shit, my money, big worm in your shit. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't listen. First of all, most of these dudes that try to go back and forth with me, they be broke as fuck. So that's why I don't even do the back and forth. Because I know good and goddamn well a little bit of money that you may have, you ain't finna bet the way you talking. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, Rigondeaux getting knocked out, Casemiro. All right, bet that though. Bet just like you talking. See, that I'm coming, bro. I'm from the old school. Bet like you talking. That's what you feel. You feel in your heart. Bet like you talking. It's okay to have a prediction and be wrong or whatever. But I'm talking about the people who they be like puffing their chest out. Oh, Rigondeaux getting crushed. Oh, who guys die in 1 round? Oh, Caleb Plant. Because they always be doing them obnoxious shit. Not just like, oh, I think Canelo gonna win, or Canelo, he's gonna have some tricky rounds in front and then break Caleb Plant. I don't have no problem with that because you actually thinking and breaking it. I'm talking about the rah 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 rah. Man. Bet like you talking. It's that simple. Bet like you talking. You that confident? Bet like you talking. And show me the receipt. Anyway, good fight, Canelo, Caleb. I'm with it. Um, before I get out of here, Tyson Fury looks scared. His whole team looks scared. I got some videos coming. They looking scary, yo. They looking scary. Bro, old media, I've been destroying them all year. We're going to continue to do such. because they look horrible right now. They look horrible. Old media just out ready to say anything. They'll just say whatever, and it's always horrible. There's always horrible things that can't be quantified or whatever. You did all this Wilder slander to have Fury make every excuse. Like, and this is the dichotomy of what I refer to as the experiences of a black fighter. Because when Wilder says like Sue and he's trying to process the loss, they said, "Oh, fuck that. These are all excuses. You're an excuse maker. You're an excuse maker." Fury then said like 4 different reasons why he can't fight against Wilder. Shout out to Jacob Murphy, my boy from earlier. He sent $5 in the cash app. It's magic, y'all. Oh, we gonna have fun this weekend. Pacquiao fight. We gonna make a lot of money and a lot of friends and some good talk. Hey, I need to get some lumpia. I want some lumpia for the Pacquiao fight. I want some lumpia for that. Man, I need some lumpia. What else should I eat? I need to plan this. This is gonna be a fun one. Make sure y'all order. I'm gonna get some lumpia for the Pacquiao fight. That sounds so good right now. Lumpia. I want to my fight with Dennis Ugas. Yeah, I need that lumpia. I gotta do it. I gotta do it, y'all. But anyway, Tyson Fury. They said Tyson Fury fans. Shout out to Kenya. She said she can't wait for the Boxingego watch party. Let's go. It's coming. It's Saturday. Tyson Fury fans are ridiculous. They say a lot of rah 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 stuff. They say Wilder's an excuse maker. But Fury has like 1,000 reasons why he can't fight Wilder. I jumped out of negotiations because I'm signing with ESPN and Top Rank. I jumped out of negotiations. I'm fighting Carlos Takam. Jump out of negotiation. I'm fighting Adjit Gabriel December 5th. Then he said he was fighting Joshua in Saudi Arabia. Those 3 fights didn't happen. It's magic, y'all. Shout out to Silver American with the $5 super chat. The money keep coming in. Appreciate you guys for the support. We will continue to build the empire. Empire Strikes Back. Continue to grow. We're halfway through the year and then some. Let's close this year strong. I'm ready. But yeah, Wilder's an excuse. Notice that a black fighter, he's an excuse maker because he gives you his honest thoughts about the gloves and whatever he feels. But Fury has all these reasons. He said his daughter, bro. He said his daughter, dog. He said if my daughter doesn't get out the thing, the ICU, and I'm not training. Like, all right. Bro. Hey, it's magic, y'all. We got another $10 cash app. This is Jacob Murphy again. Shout out to Jake. Appreciate you, Jacob. So yeah, I got a video coming on that. So keep it locked on the channel. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. In case you missed the front of the video, rewind it, give me a comment. But the gist of it is this: Canelo, Caleb Plant, November. See you there. That's what my source told me. Death Row East. Godson across the belly. I prove y'all lost already. Shout out to Prince Savage. Yeah, I'm just I'm getting off. Saturday it goes down. So I'll see y'all. I'm gonna put up a preview video and you guys can leave comments for the Pacquiao Boxingego watch party. I'm gonna do that soon, so be on the lookout for that. Leave a like. We need to get the likes up before the video even goes up. I think that's the best way. So yeah, YouTube, they playing games and stuff, not sending notifications. We'll see. We'll see who outlasts who. That shit don't work. They tried that before. Where they're like, oh, almost no notification. We still gonna keep trucking doing our numbers. Gang gang. Deuces.